Henry, a chameleon. This is the story of Henry, a pet chameleon. One day, grandfather was visiting a friend when he came upon a noisy scene at the garden gate. Men were shouting, hurling stones, and brandishing sticks. The cause of the uproar was a chameleon that had been discovered sunning itself on a shrub. Someone claimed that the chameleon could poison people 20 feet away simply by spitting at them. The residents of the area had risen up in arms. Grandfather was just in time to save the chameleon from certain death. He brought the little reptile home. That chameleon was Henry, and that was how he came to life with us. For a long time, Henry trusted no one and responded to my friendliest gestures with my great affection. Turning off my very attitude, I could tickle him gently in the ribs with my finger. This always threw into a great rage. He would blow himself up enormous size, his lungs filled up with air, while his color changed from green to red. He would sit upon his saying from side to side, hoping to override me. Henry was harmless fellow. If I put my finger in his mouth, even during his wildest movements, he would simply wait for take me the finger out. Although Henry didn't cause any trouble in our house, he did create someone of riot in nursery school down road. It started out quite innocently. When the papayas in the orchard were ripe, grandmother sent a basket to her friend Mr. Ghosh, who was the principal of the nursery school. While the basket sat waiting, Henry went searching for beetles and slipped in among the papayas unnoticed. When Mr. Ghosh returned after she began examining and admiring the papayas, and out popped Henry. Mr. Ghosh screamed. Henry's colors changed from green to yellow to red. His mouth opened as though he would like to scream. An assistant teacher rushed in, took one look at the chameleon, and joined in the shrinking. Henry was terrified. He fled from the office, running down the corridor and into one of the classrooms. There he climbed upon a desk while children ran in all directions. Someone to get him away from Henry, some to catch him. Henry finally made his exit through a window and disappeared in the garden. Her grandfather and I didn't notice Henry would find his way back to us because the school was 3 blocks away. But a few days later, I found him sunning himself on the garden wall. All through he looked none of the worst of it. He never